The spa today, the lightning was so loud and so sharp. Like I literally spilled water all over my client's ticket and I was like, oops. And she thought it was like organic rain sounds. The spa that I work at, there's these two front desk girls who are very, very special to me. And I found out they were born in the 2000s. Yup. I was born in the 90s, 10 years before them, which is crazy. I mean, today wasn't a bad day. It was gratitude attitude. It wasn't a bad day. Okay. I made some money. There's that. Okay, so I went to the gym, right? When I was at the gym, I was minding my business. Minding my business. You know, people walk up to each other like, hey, well, how many sets you got left? This guy walked up to me. He said, do you have friends? I said, what you mean? He said, can I get your number? I said, oh, no. But I'll see you around. Girl, I felt so embarrassed. So embarrassed. But I laughed at myself the whole time. So, like, good embarrassment. But I was in my cute gym set earlier today. Different outfit. And all of a sudden I looked down. I felt like I was covered in dust. I literally was like this the whole entire time. And it just kept falling. It just kept falling. I was covered in lint. But I didn't see it until I got into the sunny part of the gym. But still, I knew it was there. So the whole time, I'm like, this is crazy. Maturing is you got food at home. You got food at home. You have food at home. Maturing is we have it at home. We got it at home. It was so hot today, and I love heat. I love heat. It was so hot today. I turned my car on. The air was on. I felt like, whoa, 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 whoa. I put my seatbelt on. It burnt me. I said, whoa, hold on. 10 TikToks were done. I just did 10 TikToks. I told myself I would not move from this spot until I do 10 TikToks and then move on to the next thing, which is now going to go do those DoorDash deliveries because bills have to be paid. But dreams have to come true. My life as a content creator looks like I just went to the spa. I did 4 massages. I'm coming home. I'm doing 10 TikToks. Then I'm about to change these clothes, and then go do some DoorDash. Because I have to celebrate my wins. I have to. Because right now I'm at 4,906 followers. When I hit 5,000, I'm going to celebrate my win. And I'm going to show y'all. Because sometimes you feel like you not doing it. As a kid, you'd be like, oh my gosh, my parents are so like, oh my gosh, they're always on me, oh my gosh. But when you grow up, that means you're loved. And it's tough if you're not loved, kid. I just got back home from door dashing. I'm proud of me. I literally went to the gym, came home, made lunch, went to work, came home, went door dashing. Now I'm doing TikTok. Like I'm putting forth effort. The dopest thing about being a parent is your child doesn't have a clue about who you used to be or were. Like in their eyes, you're the most amazing thing since sliced bread, since the stars and the moon. And I was at the spa. If you don't know, I work at a spa. So I was at the spa and I was looking at my schedule. I was like, what's that thing right there? It's an appointment floating in my schedule. They're like, you picked up a shift. I said, I did. So I was at the spa. If you don't know, I work at a spa. So I was at the spa and I was looking at my schedule. I was like, what's that thing right there? It's an appointment floating in my schedule. They're like, you picked up a shift. I said, I did. So I swear to you, I feel like an undercover person. Like, I literally exist to like work and hustle. And then I try to blend in with the people and act like I have friends. Sitting in my garage because I'm like, honestly, this is a really dope background and it's pretty safe. Just it's closed doors. Just chatting. I be chatting. I got nothing to say, for real. And a child would make you like believe in yourself because they believe in you. Mommy, there's a motorcycle. Can we get a motorcycle? Yeah. Mommy, there's a roller coaster. Can we have a roller coaster? Yeah. Mommy, there's a castle. Can we have a castle? Yeah. I told myself, like, I won't leave this spot until I make 10 TikToks. That's when I was in my car. But then I heard the birds, the toads, the woods, the noise. And now I'm in the house. So I'm doing it. My favorite part of the day is when every bill is paid and me and Nani put on a movie. We got the mood lights, we chilling, we in the house, the fireplace is on. I'm like, yeah, throw that Lilo and Stitch on. I'm ready. Let's never be afraid to post aimlessly, because ultimately I realize you have to be consistent so that way you can be next up. Because if you're not being consistent, there's no way for you to be next up. So how are you going to be next up if you're not even in line? How you going to be next up? You're not even in line. So how are you going to be next up if you're not even in line? How you going to be next up? You're not even in line.